surprised we all got through that first bit. Normally all die there. Oh my god. Hey, look at everyone. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, wait. I want to show something so shocking. Right. Here we go.
Okay, I think
Breaking.
I am as ready as I'm going to be.
People break. Oh, it's too weird.
I think I'm going to be as ready as I can be.
Breaking. Probably a bit too late, but they're breaking.
Yep.
Oh my god, this green car here.
Hopefully everything works out alright. So far, no encoding errors. I made a couple other changes.
Until the
So,
last second.
let's see how well the shoulder holds up today.
There's a lot of wounded GR86.
3 hours at Daytona. I'm kind of hoping to get into the GT3 race, which I haven't practiced 1 minute of.
He's not got no front left.
Or for the GT4 at the Bend. So we'll see about that one.
Sent it in.
Oh, let's get the music. No, I don't want that one. I want this one.
Come on, save it. You can do it. No. Someone had wet tires on. Utah.
Okay.
Oh, 10.
Okay.
This is not going to end well.
Now some guys looks like some people are either got spotters would show up there, wouldn't it? No, I don't know. Let's get a setup here. First I need to figure out because my IP changed again, so now I gotta correct that.
Is the pressure on that fire extinguisher?
Where did I see that? I used to be able...
Boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
There it is!
Mr. Carcass, how you doing? What's going on, man? Alright, I know what I can do here.
Oh, Robert. 69.
Now that I figured out how to connect to my Netgear router, get the correct Race Lab 16. Is that gonna work now? Yes! Excellent. Uh, I don't know which one I want here. There we go. I think I wanted to change. Yeah, FIA, okay. Going with the meta car here. Acura being the most popular. I mean, I like the Acura to begin with. Whoa! Wheel feels very, very light to me. Where's Marvin's? Is Marvin's opened?
You've got wheel damage.
Marvin's should have opened.
We've got damage on the back end.
Maybe it didn't. Missouri, how you doing, man? Mr. Carcass, how you doing? Yeah, there it is. I don't know if that actually did it or not. I'm not really feeling anything out of it. I'm feeling the wheel. Oh, so now there's some tension. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for some tension in the wheel a little bit. And I wasn't getting it. Bored as fuck? Listen, Tarkov. There's a patch tomorrow morning. Oh, completely whiffed that one.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained. Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course. They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained. You cut the course. You've got to slow down and give up that time. Right side. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear.
I don't think I've done any races. No, I did. Oh yeah, I did do one race here this week. I only made it a couple of laps because, well, the power went out.
You got a slow car on the right.
And that was in the Merc? Yeah, I think I was in the Mercedes. Just wanted to swing and say hi. Ah, working with the rice. 10-4, well, I appreciate you stopping by. It's been a minute. So it's good to know you're still around. Have fun out there in the heat. Sure, it's pretty crappy out down there. I thought I heard something from Jesse about, no, maybe it was, Sanitar. I watched him a couple days ago, and I think it was Sani that was, somewhere else or whatever. Slowing down way too early for the corners. Not trusting the car yet.
Slow car ahead. Go right.
Okay. This week is tag, huh? Is he still over in factory? Yes, staying in a tractor would be wise, yes. Yeah, see, I can't wait until the one board. That's too late.
New fast flat for you.
Way too early again.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left. Go right.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be broke as fuck. Yeah, I was waiting until the one board again. Gotta stop doing that. Yeah, I think we got one more day in the 90s and then it cools off a little bit. I won't be going late tonight because I've got a 5:40 start tomorrow, so.
Yeah, I run a few mods, but it's just like the traffic mods and stuff. Euro truck, I'll drive online if I want to really chill out and not worry about the traffic. That's hard. But yeah, just run like the traffic mods and stuff. Nothing fancy. Problem is, before I did truck driving IRL, I used to really enjoy Euro Truck Simulator. Then I did
Get
the
my
IRL.
drink all set up here.
Never driven it online.
I kind of hate the pills that I'm using that I have to take here for, you know, the pain for my nerve or whatever the fuck's going on. They're real tiny little things. So no matter how much I try to make sure I swallow correctly so they go down, I always feel like they're stuck in my throat somewhere. My pain med and the muscle relaxant, which is even smaller.
It's cooled down a lot here. Stove start a bus, it's fine. As a former bus driver, I could not.
Oh, my paint's not showing up. Nice.
It's cooled down a bit. It's not.
Fucking crap.
Something 9 Celsius colder. We're just not used to it. That's the big issue. We might not get as hot as anywhere else in the world. We're just not used to it.
All right, let's get the quality up.
We have it for about a week at most. Out of 52 weeks, having it for a week. We'll never get used to it, no matter what.
Wait, did that just... Alright, so that changes the wing. What's this one? Alright, so if I went with... I've got different ones to choose from here. Daytona E, Daytona S. I'm guessing the E. Well, then it's ER Enduro. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I've been price shopping as well for parts, for upgrades with the PC. Money I've been expecting is coming. So I'm looking to get everything all lined up here, so I know what it's going to cost. $9,800 X3D is gonna be going into the racing rig here.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Gonna start the gonna fire up the racing PC again, so I'll be back into a triple PC setup. So that means I need a new board, new chip. I'm not sure what to do about GPU though. Hoping to get a 4090.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. 1 more lap.
Damn it, fucked it up again. I'm breaking too late into that. That's got to be what it is. Oh, this lap sucks. Might as well just abandon it. No point in risking getting any more off tracks. Dude, that was too soon. Oh, well. Not gonna risk any more of it. No, still top. Oh, well, top 10 right now. I don't know why my paints aren't showing up. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. No, I don't want this. I want options. Sound?
Does yours not sound like that for Malone's got it as well? Does yours sound, does it sound like Malone's sounds the same as mine, I think? Have you just got a scuffed one?
There we go.
Single file, everybody go single file.
Oh, we gotta get in. Why did I fail tech? I didn't change anything. Fuel.
Thank you. Right. Settle.
Yeah. I guess I'm low on fuel, maybe?
Bye, people. Oh no.
Let's say I'm not gonna hear anything, though.
Marshall.
Yeah. I'm already on the last lap, anyway. Wow, I've fallen down to 17th.
Subaru's so much stable than the Ford. No, not 1X. No, he did not just follow. Hi.
Why I'm not getting that, though, I don't understand.
We have takeoff. And pistons slamming the bonnet. No. Poor engine. A poor Boxster engine. Don't welcome Provi. He's not new. He's a reprobate.
Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits.
Anyway, Provi, you owe Slugger a Funko Pop. I think the deal last night, the winner got one of Provi's Funko Pops. I think that was the deal, weren't it? I heard at the start of the race. Suck it, nerd!
I thought you didn't have to do it anymore.
I'm a Red Bull driver.
Oh, there we go. It's out. All right.
Why is this guy going so slow into the corner? Oh, I could go way quicker.
Make sure I turn off all the...
Oh, no, I've gone into the wall. Oh no. I better put a Red Bull livery on my car. Oh no.
all the extra shit.
No, don't get on the 1X.
Still not going to load it.
Line up on the left side. The estimated strength of field is...
Loading everyone else's but mine.
2. Pit road is closed right now. A lot of opportunities today. Head down. Pick your battle.
Go figure. 3-hour race coming up. What's the worst that could happen?
This is so much easier to drive than a Ford. Put a Red Bull livery on the car, turn into an absolute bad. It's not a cliche, it's a cliche for a reason.
I think it's still loading mine up, which is frustrating. I have a skin made. And also, I haven't used this spotter pack, so I have no idea what it's going to sound like. This is a Samuel Jackson spotter pack. Could be good. Could be crap.
Catch up, 6 car. Catcher 2, car. Catcher 37, car. Catcher 24, car. Catcher 24, car.
Down here in the lower splits, a lot of people are using different cars. Acura is the king here right now. I haven't run it yet. I've always liked the Acura.
Post car is off, time to do your job.
But I've also felt it was a little too tight. The steering was a little too tight.
There's an incident behind. There's an incident ahead. The next car's the leader.
Even the leader went off. Yeah, I don't know if my tires are up to temp yet or not. Because the blue spots are gone. All I have are pressures.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Go
Oh,
right.
come on, dude.
Clear on the left.
Just sit in the middle of the fucking track.
Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear. You're in the top 10. Car on your left.
Holy shit. Wow.
Clear on the right.
What the fuck? I dodged a major bullet there. That Ferrari came in hot.
Car stopped on the right. Go left.
Freebie! Again!
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 45.25. Just set your fastest lap of the session. Car right, clear on the right.
That was not ideal.
Car right. The car in P4 just set the fastest lap. 45.201. Still there. New fastest lap for you.
Too deep.
You got a slow car on the right. You got a slow car on the right. Go left.
Another freebie. Fuck, I'm gonna be leading this race before we know it. And then I'll crash.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I'd like to be able to shake Chase loose here, but get the feeling that's not going to happen anytime soon.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 44.892. That was your fastest lap of the session. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 2 seconds.
Well, I'm about to get that Merc. As long as Andy can not put too much pressure on me.
New fastest lap for you.
I was 1.2 going in, now I'm 0.9 coming out on the Merc and closing.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh, crap.
Car on your left, clear. You've got wheel damage. They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time game. Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
I will slow down.
You cut the course. You've got to slow down and give up that time. The car.
Oh, yeah, we're dog walking here. I'm going to have to pit.
3.2 seconds.
We're walking sideways. Fuck.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable.
Ah, that takes me out of the race. Damn it.
It was all part of the master plan. All part of the master plan. Let him pass onto the long straight. I am a genius. Franz Herman's here. Hello, Franz.
Damn, damn, damn.
Red man. When we actually finish it? 10th, top 10.
Only made it 10 laps.
Is it real Franz Herman?
Awesome.
Are you the real
Fuck.
one? I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy.
And I'm only 12? No way.
You're thinking about doing this race? It's pretty fun, but it's... I don't know, the car's just...
No fucking way.
Oh no, Cheetos. There's the epic Red Bull move. Talking to Red Bull. He's in the wall. Still in the wall.
Ah, shit.
Oh, does he bin it again?
It's too early to quit, though.
He was very
Not worth it.
silent.
Be too damaging. If this happened in 2 hours, then I might think about it.
Bit of grip on the grass with these cars. As soon as you hit the grass, it feels like the old diaries. It just wants to kill you. See, look, that's like the old iRacing grass. Oh, he's done well not to hit. Okay. All that effort not to hit anything.
There I go, tumbling down the order.
Green eyes. Hey, used to be a lot worse than the grass. Has this guy not had a... Has he done a lap with... Has he done even a corner without an accident? Let alone a lap.
38th.
It was netcode. There is images online to prove it was netcode. Oh, this is him.
repairs are almost finished up.
Oh, here's my 360 no scope. Epic. Firmly in the Malone zone now. Is it bad?
Now I'm just gonna be out there riding around.
We're done. Get going.
Huh. How come? No, he can't be for position, can he?
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear. You got a slow car on the right. Right side. Keep to the left. Still there. Clear. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 3.2 seconds. Left side. Clear.
They must not have changed my tires.
No damage. Car looks clean. Right side. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear.
These guys are holding me back.
Behind is closing
I'm
on
being
you.
nice,
Gap is
but
7 seconds. Car stopped ahead. Car stopped on the right. Go left. Car right. Clear on the right.
how do I have a what? Ah, fuck. That's why my CPU's going fucking crazy now.
Clear.
God damn it.
Like Tim Henman.
Hello, motherfucker.
Good old Tim Henman.
My CPU just went nuts. I can't run as long as this is going pegged. I can't.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I'm fed up. That's what it is. I didn't fuck up. I'm fucking fed up. I'm fucking tired of this. I have to continually drop shit down. I haven't improved anything. I haven't done a damn thing since this last problem. And then I had to continually cut back shit because something's going fucking haywire. I'm fucking tired of it, man.
It'll be a mess.
Then all of a sudden, now it's fine.
Right.
Out of the blue, it's just fucking fine.
Right. If I'm not happy, I'm not doing it.
But the CPU is still pegged at 97. 100. I'm not going to wait for my money to show up. I think I'm pulling money out of savings and I'm ordering a new processor right fucking now. I'm doing it. This is beyond frustrating. Beyond fucking frustrating. iRacing is eating up 41%, 40%, 44%. This doesn't make sense to me at all. Really doesn't make sense to me. No, it's not overheating. I mean, maybe it's something with iRacing using almost 50% of the CPU. That's fucking bonkers, dude. That's just bonkers. $70. But look at the load. And 47%, 48%, 49%, 47%. That's all iRacing. 50% now. Now it's dropped down. Now it's going to go back up again. It's iRacing.
That's it, go.
I can't race. Simple as that. I can't run. Because it's all over the fucking place. And I have done nothing. I even lowered my fucking, some of my settings. I even lowered it. Yeah, even my FPS is now even lower than it was before. Yeah, already. As soon as I get back in the car, CPU usage high. It starts ramping up. I can't race anymore. Every time I get into this now, I've got to lower my settings. I have to lower something. I have to cut something because that ceiling keeps on dropping.
God, I feel so slow. I know this bit.
Some of the stuff does run off the CPU, not just the GPU. The only other I can think of is something else is wrong. And that's why I'm firing up the racing rig again. I'm getting it off this single PC I have, where it's both the gaming and the racing. That down there is now going to be the streaming PC case, and the Lee and Lee I have over here, which has got the streamer stuff in it, is now going to be the racer rig. And I'm going back to that. I'm getting a 9800 X3D with the board, 64 gigs of RAM, and I'll have to wait until the money shows up, but I'm getting a 4090. And I'm just throwing everything I can at this, because all this game wants is cores and VRAM. That's what it wants. That's what it eats for breakfast, sleeps, eats, breathes. Those two things. This is unexcusable though. Why I have to continue to lower my ceiling every time I come on this service to race. There's just no fucking point to it. No fucking point to it at all. Just fucking garbage. Fucking pathetic. And it fucking pisses me off. Fuck! No, Intel's too weak. No one these days who's building a gaming rig or any kind goes with Intel. No one. Even Jesse's got a 14th gen chip, and he's having the same issues I'm having, basically, where something is, it keeps on bottlenecking or getting worse and worse and worse, and that ceiling, that bar, keeps on dropping. He can't even go to Streets anymore. He can't even play Streets on Tarkov anymore. He has to reboot the game, play it, and then the lag gets so fucking bad. No one that's building a PC gets Intel. No one. It's AMD.
Goddamn first sector, man. Why does first sex have to be so weird?
Well, and I don't know how much of a distraction I'm going to be, because I can't race. And I'm so fucking pissed off right now, and I'm so fucking annoyed, I'm thinking I'm just going to fucking kill it right now. And I'm going to tell the wife, hey, I'm pulling $1,500 out of savings, and I'm buying this stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's $12.19. I've already priced it out at Micro Center. But the hours I've been working and everything, it almost makes it pointless for me to try to drive all the way up to Westmont after work. I mean, I'm gone the whole fucking day. Wednesday is probably, but I'll still be working early in the day because I got my orthopedic appointment on Wednesday at 1:30. So I'm just gonna have to order it all off of Amazon. So let me, because there was a bundle here on Amazon that I was thinking of going for. It was slightly cheaper. Yeah, the 9800 X3D plus the ROG Strix X870E board. 950 bucks. And then I just got to get RAM for it. And an NVMe. That one's got a 1 terabyte in it. I don't know what the streaming rig has. Just a single. A 1 gig or 1 terabyte. Well, that's fine. Well, the downside is if I want to go for this bundle from them, delivery is between June 22nd, 27th, and July 1st. It's the rest of the fucking week. So I might not have any choice but to... Yeah, the bundle, no matter which one I go with, even if I go with the Strix B850, saves me a nice 200 bucks. I'm fine with that, but still, June 27th to July 1st. So I'm better off just fucking going up to Micro Center and buying it all up there.
I'm doing Daytona. You didn't try very hard? What do you mean didn't try very hard? I tried really hard. Deep down inside. You do it, probably. I'm probably doing it. Hey? 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 Why aren't you doing it, probably? Why aren't you doing it? Come on, I want to hear your
I could also beg her to let me just drain the savings. I'll pay it back when I get my money. It got dispersed sometime Friday.
You don't have to be a streamer.
So, hey, speak of the devil.
Don't get me wrong, I really want to do it.
She's going to the pool, though.
Why Oran Park? The track annoys me.
Fastest lap for Empire, 144.00.
The track. 9 minutes. Trust me, Bob. I would love to do it. That fucking track. Ow. Is Scotty doing
Might
it?
as well try to talk to her and text her.
There's no Scotty's online.
I'd take you guys along for the ride, though, but I don't have a phone holder in my car. So, there's that.
No, I think Scotty's just gone live.
Because it's going to be an hour and a half drive up there.
Mr. Eggman. He's in the GR86. Only Turkey not to do it.
Yeah, okay.
Checkers on done it.
Citizen the cup holder. No, you guys need to be looking out the front or something.
Because I'll be at the back. You do know that.
I used to have another phone holder, but
You're gonna be that entertained.
I might have left it in the truck when I was working for the farmer because I can't find the fucking thing.
Checkers did it Friday. Bullshit.
If I can get her to say yes, I can go today.
I'm gonna be at the back of Daytona. Oh yeah, he did it with Cleo boys. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Not gonna go well. It ain't gonna go well.
Well, see, that's the thing. Even if I put you in the cup holder's down here, basically where my shifters are and my handbrake is. All you're gonna be doing is looking up my fat ass from my chin. That's not a picture I want to see. Is have in my head is you guys looking up from down by my waist. I don't need that picture in my head. So, yeah, I see your point on that one.
We've done worth of practice.
And she's got, but now there's no way.
Hello?
Pair of dicks.
There he is. Hey,
Hello.
so you're not doing it?
Hmm.
I'm registered.
Yes!
Yeah, for the life of me, I have no idea where the hell that thing went.
7
Right in the
seconds
world.
slower than everybody.
To be honest, Dempsey, I'm not even.
Well, see, you needed to do that. I don't technically need to do this, but if I want to continue what I'm doing, apparently I do. Um, I don't know. I'm at a loss. I don't know why iRacing is just falling apart like that.
The Malone zone full effect.
I really don't.
Oh hell yeah! I hope we get in the same split.
The PC builder. Let me bring this over here so we can all do it together. PC builder with custom AMD. So they got bundles
Bonk. Dude,
for
Ghost
Granite Ridge.
got you on my screen. It gave me wheel damage. Oh, that's
Yeah, it's just iRacing right now.
Wow, I've
It
cheated.
happened earlier this year when Thompson and I were doing the
Alrighty.
Le Mans race for IMSA. CPU just started going nuts. And then I lowered it to like 40 cars and a couple other things. And I turned a couple things off, and that seemed to help. Now I've lowered it down to 20, and it's still something. I don't know. It could be the computer as well. I don't know. Maybe the computer needs a reinstall or something. I honestly don't know. That's why I'm going to start fresh here and just go from there. I think there was only 3 9800 bundles. This one right here with the Strix. This one with a 650E Tough. And this one down here with the Tomahawk. 670E.
Oh, me? I haven't even tried to join.
Let's just select the MSI Tomahawk. No, well, there was an update last week, but it didn't do anything to the graphics-wise. I kind of don't like... Well, what's the... DL36, no. Let's change that. Let's go with DL30. Yeah, they updated last week. But the race I was running when the power went out wasn't seeing those issues.
Yes, pretty much.
And now my headset just turned off.
What's up, dude? Yo, Adnan. Alrighty, I'm gonna join this shared thing.
There's not enough sound coming through, that's why.
Hey. What's up, Pepe's? Oh, I see smoke.
Probably
Oh, where there's smoke, there's Luca.
64 gigs right here. 300 bucks. Corsair Dominator Titanium, I think.
Oh no, I'm not.
I can go with the Vengeance still.
But we're still doing it.
229.
New fastest lap for Michael on 17.
And then NVMe. Just go to 2 terabyte. Samsung 990 Pro.
Hello, I'm doing the shared
All right, that's cheaper.
thing.
I think I had with the Corsair the $300. It was $12.19. But I had a different board on here as well.
Yeah, yes, for PCC.
Well, and that's what I'm gonna get here by doing this. So $1,000. That saves a little money out the original plan that I had.
And the syllable. And everything.
The Monza combined endurance is going to be. It's going to be one or the other. It's either
I've been looking up other things too.
or it's going to be boring.
I don't mind the refurbished, as long as it says no warranty on it.
We'll judge that by the
You
end
saw
of
how
the
Pravi
race.
was.
Do they offer their own warranty? Something like, refurbished doesn't always mean bad to me.
We cyberbullied you as a group together, so I mean, I guess bullies make bullies. Oh, it's already Tom.
I could probably get one secondhand cheaper than this, than $2,400. So I'm not, but it's nice to know I have options.
You'll figure it out before you know it. You'll be shocked at how much.
But I've also been looking at this.
Or I mean, if it's anything like PCC normal.
To replace the MSIs. Or move the MSIs. I was also thinking about going to a 32-inch gaming. I got different things going on in my head. 32s for the sim rig, or drop down to 27s. And it'll make it a little easier on the graphics card. 1440p, 27-inch monitors. Because these are huge. As close as I sit, these are freaking massive.
Yep. All of us? I see Luca. Where's Dimps? Oh, I don't know. Oh no.
You setter bastards! I'm in top.
Oh no, he's there. He's there. He's there.
Is he? Oh, you gave me an heart attack then.
And the part-timers. I see both. I see both of you guys. Yes.
Fucking heart attack after all that.
Slugger just that's actually that's
Got him.
actually a competitive strategy.
So yeah, I think that's.
You off your game.
Scotty should be in here. Oh, the Eggman Esports.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Let's go.
He's in the GR86.
Still.
And I might do it today. You know, that was a thought that was popping around in my head as well. If I'm gonna go for a 4090 for $2,300 or $2,400 or $2,000, whatever I ended up getting it for, because I've been looking at Jawa as well. Because sometimes, you know, I've seen a couple good ones come through, but of course, you know, I'm just window shopping, so I'm never able to do anything about it. They don't have 5090s on here, but a 4090. This is the water-cooled one for $2,000. Now, of course, these are all used. Sometimes you'll see a new one pop up, usually from a builder that never used it. A couple weeks ago, that's what it was. There was an actual builder that was selling off their old stock, and they had some of the older ones. But if I'm, you know, the thought, okay, if I'm spending this much, just go for 5090. But the 5090, let me bring it up on Micro Center here.
I only bully you. We got rain. Oh, you are fucking joking. Oh, for God's sake! I don't know the track.
And they've got a few in stock, which is surprising to me. I mean, some of these I think are just stupid high in price. The cheapest one is this tough one right here.
Alright, Dempsey, we've got 2.
Why has a nuclear bomb gone off outside? Why has it suddenly gone like super bright?
But that's also because it has the lowest.
Wait for Luca and Slugger to get back.
Let me get
Oh, you're back. Look
the
at
tough.
Yeah, look at the weather forecast.
Do we seriously have rain?
You two need to apologize to me right now.
Oh, I'm not.
Let me get the Astral. I'll take that one. There's 2 toughs too, by the way. Here's the other one.
Thank you for the sign up, Dempsey.
All right, so here's the first tough, 27.59, and here's the other one at $3,000. Main difference is right here. The boost for clock speed, 24.37. That's what you're paying. 100 and almost 150 hertz frequency, and you're paying another $240 more. Oh, look, it's same as this one, 2580. But Nvidia wants 300 or $3,200 for it. The prices on all these are all going to be different, just because, I mean, here's 2610, and they want 3359 for it. I don't think there's really any other differences here. Maybe a little bit in the size, but they're not going to charge because of that.
Why do I keep doing that?
They're all RGB. All got the triple fans, all the same specs right here. You know, OpenGL, all that's the same. DDR7, 512, 32 gigs. Same CUDA processors, 21760. The price differences are mainly because of the clock speeds.
Someone's genuinely set a nuke off. Are we at it?
Oh, Kevin Parrish is in here too.
So, do I get the... And there's no guarantee I can crank this up, overclock it to get to this. Is that going to be that big of a difference in FPS? I mean, that's what I'm curious. Does it warrant 2437, 2610? That difference in price, does it warrant that kind of money? What do you guys think? What is your thought about that? Am I going to be... are we talking 20 frames? Are we talking 2? That's what I don't quite understand here. In the past, I always figured highest was the best. That's what I would have gone off of. Highest is the best. I honestly don't think it's worth the money. If I can overclock that tough a little bit to get to 25.5 or 26 from 2437, I don't think I'm going to notice a huge difference either.
Done off track. Well, we're starting from the back.
But the main thing here is right here. Video memory. 32 gigs. That's a big deal.
I'm not last. Yes.
I might be.
Pair that up with a 9800 X3D. Golden. Because you remember, I'm running 32s, 1440p, all the way across.
I did a so-so lap.
Oh, so.
I don't think it'll be pole.
Fuck, if I had bought this back in a year ago. A year ago! And now look how they climbed up. Since the launch. Only 24 gigs, DDR6X. I want the specs on this. What am I...
I saw a funny clip with Kyle getting wrecked into the pit lane, and he had to Austin Powers himself out. That was so funny. That was hilarious. Just forward, reverse, forward.
This memory bus is less. 384 compared to the 512.
Practice pit stop, I'm guessing.
That's it.
Very nice.
Doesn't really tell me much here. Good course 16,384 compared to 2176. 2640. There we go. This is what we're looking for. So the clock is higher, but still the memory is lower.
This is one of them tracks I've always avoided.
You personally wouldn't what?
It's a phenomenal racing facility.
Yeah.
There's a reason
That
it's
no
a
longer exists.
subdivision. There's a reason it's a subdivision now.
Who told you it was a superb racetrack?
They lied to you.
Yeah.
My right foot.
Did he have a Labrador and a white stick?
And really
Oh wait,
dark
Kyle's
glasses.
here. I just noticed.
Yeah, guys. Isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, nice. I'm surprised how slow the times are here. I guess maybe it's from weather.
All right, don't rub it in.
Well, okay. I mean, I was doing like 14 threes in PCC.
Yeah, my best
So-
of the.
What was that? Amazon?
Now, this is all well and
Yeah,
good.
they still want.
Don't worry about this.
There's people selling it for $3,300 on Amazon.
Bad it's gonna be.
Oh,
Fucking nuts.
set. Do not forget the race set.
Fucking nuts, man.
Team Slugger, he's in the part-timers team. There you go.
All right. Well, it's starting dry.
Definitely dry tyres to start with. How long into the race? It's about an hour. Oh, it's literally end of the race. 2-hour race, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So the last bit of the race could be wet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm tempted to say screw it. I'll pick up one of these
I don't know
and save myself
I actually have no idea.
$700 and some odd dollars to $1,000.
Death.
Why is the headset turning
Don't
off?
forget if you're
There's music coming through.
for the pit stop. Malone did that, so uncheck
Yep.
that if you.
Good call.
60 seconds.
Thank you. Remember, get your bets in. We'll be top of the leaderboard by the end of June. Get $20 iRacing credits. Could be a safe bet. Crash.
Hey, good luck, guys.
Yeah. Good luck to you guys. I'll be sure to call out
Huh.
Rex if I see them.
Not showing that there's anything coming through on the meter.
Yeah, you're way up there.
30
Oh, I gotta
seconds.
fix that.
Luca's gonna have to deal with all the Toyotas first,
Yeah.
and the Clios, and then the Rogue.
You might know Harbor Freight for affordability. What you might not know is performance and durability go.
Weird.
GRs, I'm not sure. I have to see when they pull away because I don't want us to be completely still.
It's not-
when it goes green. Like that.
I've got the
Happening.
power saver on my headset here, so if it's not sensing anything coming through, after 10 minutes it shuts off. So even though I'm hearing music come through,
We're starting.
it's not being picked up. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna shut off now.
Start. Follow car number
Matt.
So what would you personally not do though, Carcass?
Oh, Marcus Codd's in here
race car
too.
speed is 43 miles per hour.
I'm gonna slowly start rolling. Oh my gosh. Okay, ready, going green. I haven't even moved. Okay, I'm rolling.
Yeah.
All right, pace car is entering the pit lane.
Good
Go,
evening.
go, go, go. Jesus.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Nice frosty cold tires. Perfect. And relax.
Oh, it's not showing up on the bottom there. I hate it when it does that.
Thomas is gonna be You actually got a really good, decent start.
Wait.
I couldn't go because the guy in front of
Am I
me.
missing something here? Why?
Normal
Oh,
standings. Oh,
The car in front is Costa, car number 2.
Dude, I had a
Rating
full
is
counter.
5.2.
yeah, the bar's showing up.
Nicholas is wrecked.
Probably.
Coca-Cola curve.
Well, I'd probably use Afterburner to overclock it.
deep breath.
Yeah, there's a secondhand water cooling aspect of that. Yeah.
People know I'm here for the SR.
And the wife never got back to me about me saying I want to spend money.
There's a lot of checking up.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, I should probably get her on the phone then, because if I'm gonna make a road trip up there,
oh my god. Oh my god. Holy
Are you
shit.
alive?
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
that car.
just.
That car came off the wall. Oh my god, that was hilarious. That's the funniest thing I've seen all week.
this is a big purchase here. I've got to think this over. Because it's also saying it requires or recommended is 1,000 watt, which I have. I have the 1,000 watt power supply.
I don't know how. I swear it went through you, Dim.
But then I've heard other people say don't bother with the 5080 and the fake frames and this, or 5090 fake frames and blah 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 blah. So
Easy.
yeah, recommended, and I've got that.
You still alive, Luca?
Yep.
You made it halfway through the Toyota field yet?
No, I'm actually surprised at the pace of these Toyotas ahead of me.
High strength field, isn't it?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Bonk. I think I was the only car of the last four to not hit the wall there.
Dempsey, hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Yeah, I'll see. Facebook Marketplace shows up weird for me because I'll do a search for 4090, and I'm getting 30s and 20s and not barely anything of what I'm actually looking for. You know, it's rather annoying.
Oh, watch out.
There's an incident on 7.
Woo. You having a relaxing time, Luca? It's madness that here.
Honestly, it's really quiet. I'm surprised.
Stop back here.
Fucking morons.
Yeah.
Holy shit, people are stupid. Forcing it 3 wide through the fucking bridge.
And settle.
Melrose Park, a 4090, 1500.
3 wide on the back stretch here, just so you know. Or on the front straight.
We think the pit window for refueling will open on lap 44.
I'm central.
On lap 52.
The link you sent me is of Wooddale, 40 miles.
Knew that was gonna happen.
So right off the bat, there's 2 of them. One's a ITX PC, $5,500. The other one's a Tough for $3,000. Then there's a 4090 Tough, 1,500, which is less than that's on Java by $500.
0x, God knows how.
No, I got ping-ponged in between 2 cars and somehow made it through.
You got damage.
A little bit.
Oh, it's actually turned. It's first couple of laps of madness. It's calmed down a bit, yeah.
Yeah, if I change this up. $40-mile radius. It takes me just outside of Kankakee, over to Bloomington Normal, down to Champaign. All I get is 50-60. Someone wanting to pay top dollar for them. In Illinois, finding Illini basketball. You know, nothing under 50-90. There is one thing I might be picking up on here, and this guy here in Paxton. Oh, I can't bring it down. 4 32-inch Samsung G7 Odyssey monitors. They are 1440p. Curved, 240 refresh. 32-inch goes. It shows here on the Amazon that he took a photo of. One option from 1125. So I'm guessing these are models that aren't in production. They're just trying to scalp what they can. But he was using them on a sim rig. I really only need 3. And I doubt he's only going to want to sell 3. I think he's going to want to sell all 4, which is $1,200 at $300 a pop. There's nothing down here. I don't feel like driving all the way to Melrose Park. $1,100 for a 4090 in Chicago. Then there's Cincinnati, Ohio. But then I can do a search again, and it comes up with more. It's just the search feature for me with Facebook Marketplace has been complete garbage.
I didn't even look at chat. Sorry, guys.
It's too difficult.
Now, I also thought about a 5080. It doesn't have the VRAM that I want.
We're in a good spot, Rodrigo. Lincoln's fast.
What's the he's selling one here. 5080, $1,600.
Yeah, he is really quick. Dude, there's an entire Toyota train stuck behind one Clio.
Tough.
Oh no,
Asus. And it's same as what it is here on. That's what he's selling, is this one.
I'm being very... Oh, they're wrecking. Okay, he's off in the grass.
But it's only 16 gig. That's... And Tom, I need to talk to Thompson about this, because he's picked up a 5080. And he says it's running great with iRacing.
It's only been like 3 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And let's face it, we're very lucky to be alive.
This guy's defending me.
Why? Look at that. That's higher than a 58 or a 5090. 2730? But the CUDA cores are in half.
Almost wrecking people out. Okay.
Nearly got prosthetic
I'm in a tricky spot here.
Say sorry, damn it. Not until the race is done, Provi.
I don't know.
Look at all this fun you're having. I'm telling you, wait until the end.
Yeah, for me down here, it's hit or miss sometimes. A year ago or two, yeah, well, actually more than that. Before I got my 3090, they were all over the place. I had no problem finding them. You know, graphics cards. So it fluctuates, but yeah, the Facebook search has not been very good to me. Marketplace search has been kind of wonky.
we're catching him.
If she's in the pool, she's not going to answer me.
Hey Dempsey, you're not cooking. If you can't pass this guy, they'll be playing the turtle song again. Fuck.
I'd rather do it today. I don't want to do it tomorrow or Tuesday. I mean, regardless, even if I do it today, I'm probably not going to be streaming tomorrow. I'll still be setting everything up and trying to get everything to work right. This is going to take work to get that triple PC setup going again.
He's splitting the pack up.
The car in front of us is Casper, car number 6, and their rating is 5.4.
Please. He's ruining... Shit.
Oh, she's read it.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry.
Idiot is still there. Plonker gone?
Oh, I didn't spin it.
Idiot left.
Spun on his own.
There's an incident turn 9. Looks like it's
Holy
Casper
shit.
and Shepard.
Oi, Dickie, fancy passing
Sorry
this
for
guy?
the contact. The
Hold
Clio.
up. My
Damn
souffle
Clio.
stunk so badly. James Cameron wants to make a film about it. You should take up
Goddamn, the
cricket.
lead BMW's
You're
already
brilliant
here.
at taking people out. Donkey clear.
I forgot about them.
117,
I know.
118. You're second down in sector 3.
Gotta be the cousin of Don Day. He's a pain in the arse. He's... Fuck.
I'm trying to swipe transfer, and it keeps them coming up Tanner.
Shit situation right now.
God, it's gotten stupid since Microsoft took it over.
The guy ahead is Cody, car number 666, B license.
Sometimes swipe works really fucking great, and then other times it's like
Gotta stop complaining about...
it's worse than autocorrect that says duck instead of fuck. It's even worse than that. One thing I do find funny is every time I swipe Illinois, I'd say a third of the time it comes up, instead of putting in Illinois, it comes up as ominous. Swipe knows what Illinois is. There was one set of cards. I think it's the PNYs. I'll probably never buy. I think it was these. I looked them up. And basically, what was going on is their specs were the same as the FEs, the founder cards. They were the same, but they were charging $500-600 more. The fuck is that about? I don't think I will do any ATS. I'm waiting to hear back from her. And she's probably going to drag her fucking feet. She doesn't like being put on the spot.
Don't worry, this is in the dry
damage. I'm really lucky. Yeah, these are dry conditions, yeah.
Just wait to the end.
Dullard left.
Holy shit, he just wrecked me. Fucking
0.
hell
no.
no.
For pace. Sector 2
He just drove into the back of me. Someone else. Sorry with the
Sector
rejoin.
3 times okay.
On the outside. Got damaged. Dude,
Past the car behind.
What car were it?
I can drive so safe. It was a GR that drove into the back of me.
It's always a GR.
It was a GR just drove straight into the back of me.
But yeah, you were paying, inflated scalper price, basically, for something that was no different than the Founders Edition.
Story. Go, go, go.
Yeah. Yeah, very true. And we have a fast repair, so that's the miracle.
You were lucky.
I know, I
you just
like
joined in
that.
front of this Clio.
And the damage I have is only in the rear, so that's actually good.
See from here, your prostate is hanging
Okay.
Donut left? What a donkey he's gone now.
10 seconds to the leader.
The car behind's a faster
So
class.
we've only done 13 laps, is that right? That's insane.
Evening, Steve. Blue flag.
Good evening, Thomas.
Idiot right. Donut gone?
Please. Please. Oh. David.
Just search it real quick. See what people are saying. 50, 80.
These cars is not like the other.
Oh, yeah, this is either 4090.
Watch out, some of these further back BMWs are really bad.
Donkey left.
Don't let the 4K I rating fool you, they're
Four
not
cars for the
very
race.
good.
100% chance of tears. Moron left gone.
Blue flag.
Tell him a dad joke. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got Canadian rupees.
Okay, Dempsey. There's a faster
Because of
car
the
approaching.
straights. As soon as you get to straight, he just drives off.
The gap
Because
to
he's got the
E7 ahead
straight
is
lines to me,
increasing.
doesn't he?
It's now 1.1 seconds.
Turn, you stupid car.
I was going to upgrade the gaming rig to a 9800 as well, but I'll hold off on that one. I'll keep that as a 78. Yeah, so I mean, you guys are higher. Your inflation numbers are higher than ours, so it's still probably right on par once you convert it to USD.
Definitely ebbs and flows, doesn't it?
Yep.
And bread. And breathe.
What was the exact amount?
Behind. Blue flag.
Thought that beamer was going to send it then. Don't be an absolute teabag. You're going to be a teabag? Yeah, flash your lights all you want. Welcome to multi-class.
Well, right. Right side gone.
Well, don't slow down then. You crumpet.
Gone
Jesus.
left. Left is clear. They probably crashed.
Blue flag. There's a group of faster cars behind. They're racing for position.
Much more entertaining GT3.
She's probably going to be even more pissed that I took money back out of my rollover.
It kind of is, honestly, apart from the starts.
Oh, that Clio's re-overtaking Marcus
That lap
Scott.
time was
Just to annoy him.
16.44.
Incident T1.
There's an incident in Coca-Cola curve.
Left side.
Blue flag.
And still there.
Hello, BMW. Jesus Christ.
I hate when she wants to ask 80 fucking questions when I'm only needing an answer to one.
Luca, watch out. There's a gang of BMWs coming, and they don't care.
Blue flag.
They're wrecking near the bridge. Oh, no, they're okay.
Oh, no, Kevin. Hold it. Oh.
Sorry, Lincoln. If I could ever figure out the last corner, I'd be okay here.
Faster cars approaching.
It's like trail braking, second gear, far right cutting, left, and patient on throttle.
It's like she's trying to avoid. Dawson says I should go for a 5090. says you want the RAM, which is 32 gigs of it.
Donkey left side gone.
No, you're not going to be quick in the corners.
He says future proof.
Are you a fucking muffin? Pass this guy. You drive like old people fuck.
Blue flag.
Left car gone. Dullard right. Clear right. Donut right. Right bandit gone.
I hate when you get that.
No, you gotta remember, Kojak, 5K, that's Canadian.
Left clear.
Yeah.
It's just like Aussies. You know, their money is super high as well. I was watching another streamer last night, and the guy was asking about a wheel, a rim, and he sent him the link, and it was like $3,200, and the guy's like, "What the fuck?" Because he works at this company, the GSI Racing Wheels, and he's like, "That's robbery, dude." And the guy's like, "But I'm in Australia." So he's like, "Okay, that makes sense." Because everything's stupid expensive. MSI RTX Vanguard. Alright, so let's do this. I know there's a Vanguard here. I saw it. Ventus Supreme Vanguard. 3,059. And there's 19 of them in stock.
Maybe stop flashing lights and concentrate on the road ahead.
BMW just almost pushed me off the track.
You're in the wrong car. I'm not talking to you. Incoming intent wreck. Well, we've got the ammunition now.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Face it, if it wasn't for the straight line speed, you won't get back in front.
I worry about the melting connectors with these, though. But if we compare these guys, once again, I guarantee you it's all going to be about clocks. So the Vanguard right here, 2720 or 2527. Then you got, because I know these are different tiers. I think this one's the lowest at 2452. That's the Ventus. Then it's the Gaming Trio. Then the Vanguard. Then it's the Supreme or Supreme.
I'm not getting in the way of a Clio race. They're getting in the way of my race. It's PCC. Everyone gets in the way of everyone.
Especially on this track.
Planning on the pressure. He'll make a mistake.
Clio. Bye, Duncan.
But my thought is, even at how close these clocks are, I highly doubt I'm going to notice, especially when it comes to iRacing or ATS or Farm Sim or Wreckfest, whatever I play on the sim or Sims, a difference of 150 hertz is going to make that big of a deal. That's why, to me, going out and spending $3,200 on their top of the line card here, besides not water cooled, I'd rather just, or like with the Tufts. Going out and spending $2,800 on this, I have no problem doing, comparing, you know, $3,400 almost for this. $2,437, $2,610. I mean, that's a pretty good jump, but still, I don't think whatever I might be missing out on FPS wise is going to make a damn bit of difference. Not that much. Not that much. 600. Yeah, $600. Is that? I mean, that better be like 50 FPS or something. But it isn't. That is not going to be a 50 FPS difference. There it is, fine. Alright, so we got the 9800 X3D, Tomahawk, Vengeance, 30, that's 32 gig sticks, like 64. That's at CL30. And then the Samsung 990 Pro, 2 terabytes. Yeah, I don't need anything else. Add to cart.
I have the pace on these guys, but they're very racy. I'm trying to get in front.
Because there's no way I can get this any cheaper.
This is top split. Salty lobster.
No, why would you go up?
It's $4.72 on Amazon. Capital One. Hey, we saved you $13 for a $4.68. Who's got it for $4.68? ABT. Ooh, I get. Let's see. I got to use my card for that. I don't want to. With the Capital One. $50.29 estimated back in Capital One shopping rewards. Pull the trigger on that then. Alright, so with that being said, that is where I will leave you guys. If I can get the phone up and stream it while I'm driving, I'll do it. Otherwise, yeah. I'll see you guys when I see you. I'm going to mull it over. I am going to mull this over, and because I got the okay on this. I didn't get the okay for a 5090. I didn't ask.
Trying to win this race, not get this position.
Kyle's always a little racy.
Yeah. No, I'm just surprised.
Let me do a quick look here.
I would expect him to know better. Not like don't race me or anything, but like I would expect him to, you know, work with me. Not to like toot my own horn, but I think I have the pace on him, so like he could be in draft and. Anyways.
So 989.
Like broken cars in the worst spots.
Video card. I don't think there's going to be any kind of discount with this. Hey, I can get a PNY Quattro T1000. Ooh. Jesus. Yeah, it keeps on putting in the compatibility thing, but that's not an issue.
I get it.
Wasn't an attempted murder, it was just a little kiss.
It's a little love tap.
That's a 5070. Can't I? GPU series, and that's it. Color interface.
Oh god, I have to compose myself now.
Quite a slap. Hey, you don't know what I'm into in the bedroom.
5080, 56. Give me a 5090. Where's the 5090? Tough. There it is. 27. Select. There's only one left in stock.
Dullard left. Barnsley's greatest driver here, ladies and gentlemen. Plonker gone.
ASRock's making graphics cards too. I didn't know that. I tell you what, though, I mean, 5080 for $1,000 less. Thompson says you want the RAM. That's true. 16 gigs versus 32. It's double. And he says he hasn't had any. I haven't had any issues yet, but future proof. And I agree with that future proof because iRacing is supposed to be coming out with a new engine. But so that takes a total of 3749.
I can't be like Luca. I told you before I registered. I am not quick at this track. I hate this track. You should be glad I'm still alive. At the moment.
That's definitely a tough pill to swallow. That's not, I guess.
No matter which direction you face it, there's cars everywhere.
That is one hell of a tough pill to swallow. 3749.
Oh, there's a car upside down on that left-hander. What the hell?
Things you hear in PCC.
Ow! Should have found the Dullard right. Not still there.
Run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Alex, thank you for the follow, my friend.
Blue flag.
How you doing up there, Dimps?
Just holding off. Lincoln passed me. Oh, he's quick, so. Oh, I've hit the ball. How much fuel do I have? I could probably drive to Japan and back and still have a half a tank.
30 laps left.
Yeah. Hold up. My souffle has sunk so badly. James Cameron wants to make a film about it. Still alongside. Hey, Dempsey, you're not cooking. Left is clear. They probably crashed.
The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds.
2789 if I just go with the 5080.
Just thought. The rain might come at the worst time possible regarding the pit stop.
Right after the pit
sure
stop.
will.
I don't know what the limit is on the card, too.
It is only one stop, this, isn't it?
Yep.
What do you think? The 5 of you that are still here. I don't know about YouTube, but no one's been talking from YouTube as far as I can tell. 5080?
Oh, I got kittens.
Or try to go. The 4090 is going to be about the same price, if not a little bit more. And they're practically the same card, except the 4090 has more VRAM, 24 compared to 16. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. It's no.
Since he got those kittens, that's the joke I've been wanting to make. And I wasn't sure.
I've got to get a graphics card. There's no other way around it. I have to get one. And if I don't get one today, I think the other play I have is to put the 2070 Super back into streaming rig, the 3080 Ti into the gamer, and the 3090 over here on the racing rig, and limp along that way. But at some point, yes, I do have to get a beefier card. It's coming soon, whether I like it or not.
Worried about
So
2025 being offended.
figure you say 4090.
I get some cats and this guy's thinking about other stuff. What a weirdo.
Whoa. Yeah.
That's the thing, though. I mean, I got to keep in mind, if, like I said, the 5080 has less VRAM,
From the man that
but
works with
it's,
Bros.
I think, I don't know, I'll have to look them, I'll compare them. But yeah, I've got these.
Monkey spanking it as an emote.
Let me go to my cart. Let me check out. And they will be ready to pick up as soon as I place my order. I don't have a promo code for Micro Center, so no saving money. But yep, that'll do it for now. If I can find something to put the phone on, then yes, I will go live again.
I have no idea. I've never heard it do that before.
Talking could be interesting. What's the difference between a 4090 and a 5090? Just curious. 5090 more CUDA cores, more VRAM, different RAM itself, DDR7 compared to DDR6X. And that configuration, it makes it more efficient, and I guess it also makes it a little faster as well. So, price-wise, depends. Used, I could probably get it for $1,000 less. A 4090 compared to a 5090, I can probably get $1,000 less. And a 5080, I can probably get a little less than that, but I lose out on some VRAM, 24 to 16. Yeah, but the RAM itself is still DDR7. So
He's too busy flashing his headlights. That's his issue.
let me do a quick search here.
Concentrated on his actual driving.
Yeah, this guy says the VRAM.
I know. I think we need to protest or to inform iRacing. We need flashing headlights in the Mazda now if we're doing endurance races. How else am I meant to show my anger to a slower moving car in an endurance race?
Okay, Dempsey, there's a faster car approaching.
Other than ram them off.
Yeah, we need flashing lights in Mazda so we can flash the Clios that aren't getting out of the way, even though they should technically be in front of us. The GR is just...
This guy's still saying 4090 no-brainer over to 5080.
We need to be able to flash them. It'll be like DRS. It's like slow car detected, and then you get the flash.
Architecturally, there aren't real differences between the 40 and 50 series. They just gave 40 series more cores, more power draw, added multi-frame gen, and called them 50 series. That's the thing. A lot of the 50 series, a lot of the features that's in that card, I'm not going to need for iRacing, but I have to keep in mind, I'm also not playing iRacing on that card. It's going to be ATS, maybe in the future Farm Sim again. It's going to be Wreckfest. All games that could take use of the features that the 50 series has. Frame gen sucks unless you can already get to a reasonable frame rate, and a 4090 will get you there more easily than a 5080.
Yeah, there's a fast repair in this.
Blue flag.
Fortunately.
Left. What a donkey he's gone now.
So, I mean, it looks like these guys are still saying a 4090.
I actually want it to rain now. I want to see some more.
The 5080 is only on par when overclocked properly. It has a lot less VRAM, and DDR7 isn't exactly making up the difference. If it was me, I'd get the 4090 all day.
I just can't help. I suffering. Oh,
5080 just gets close.
That's why we forced you here.
And that was NVIDIA back in the day. The newer Gen 80 series was supposed to surpass last Gen's 90 series. And they haven't quite done that.
How's Scotty doing? Anybody know? And I asked that to chat.
Yeah, let's probably just buy a 4090 used.
Because I haven't looked at it the whole race.
That's what I'll just do.
'Cause I'm scared to
So,
buy it.
all right, I'm going to take off. Like I said, if I can figure out a way to get the phone in a good spot and you guys can go with on the live stream, I will do so. Otherwise, I'll see you when I see it because I'll be racing back home. We're talking almost a 4-hour round trip here. 3 to 4 hours. So I'll get to work on that tonight. And then, of course, go to work tomorrow. And then I still got to try to get... Yeah, so I don't know if tomorrow is going to have a stream or not. I'll try. I will try. Trust me. So, other than that, I'll see you when I see you. Most likely Wednesday. Wednesday. So, sorry, guys. Today sucked. My apologies. But we're moving forward. We're boogering on here, and better conditions will soon be here. No more headaches in iRacing, except for me being a twat or someone else being a douche. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This is a much needed improvement here. So see you when I see you later. Okay, don't stop streaming.